ଆମେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ କ୍ଲାସରେ କ'ଣ ଡିସ୍କସ୍ କରୁଥିଲେ? ଜଏଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟକ୍ କମ୍ପାନୀ। Joint stock company is also known as company. Meaning and definition we understand kale, padhile. Then we discuss about the characteristics of joint stock company. Initially, any business, you take example of any business. It will start from one. One person is one type of business. One person is sole proprietorship who is doing the business. Purchasing, selling, everything is doing. Then partnership. One person. It has some advantages, disadvantages of one person. Then you join your hand with partners. So to a person, 3%, there are minimum and maximum members you join and do the business. That is partnership. Then came into picture the company, joint stock company. In characteristics, we studied one point, association of person. Let me open that. Yeah, association of person. This one. That means what? A company is formed by association of persons. If many people join, there is no limit to that. I was giving one example, buying shares. That means you are purchasing a company shares. You are the owner of that company. You are the owner of that company proportionate to that amount what you purchased. Suppose you bought 100 shares, 200 shares. That means you are owner of that company of that amount. What do you mean by shares? Shares bhagya. If you think about the literal meaning of shares, तम शेयर तुम गोटे भाग गोटे बड़ जिनस को शेयर कर दैट मीन्स व्हाट तमर भाग केते तम माईंगर भाग केते तम भौणीगर भाग केते शेयर मीन्स दैट यू आर परचेजिंग सम शेयर सो सपोज तुम गोटे कंपनी स्टार्ट कर कैपिटल दरकार 5 crore 5 कोटी दरकार 5 कोटी जड़े राजी गले जे मु 2 कोटी देवी आउ जन राजी गला मु 1 कोटी देवी तम पाखर अच्छी 1 कोटी 4 कोटी हो गला बट स्टिल यू नीड अनदर 1 crore 1 कोटी जड़े आउ जड़े लोक को पब्लिक ऑफर कल किसी लोक कहले हाँ आम कि 10 लाख के 15 लाख एमती 1 कोटी गला देन यू कलेक्टेड 5 crore जे 2 कोटी देछि से 2 कोटी ओनर जे 1 कोटी देछि जे 1 कोटी ओनर एमती these are collection of capital and association of person, you understand. So now there is one term in characteristics, limited liability. I was telling one thing, what is limited liability? जे शेयर करछि से सही सेतिकीर responsibility नवा. That means if something goes to company, goes wrong with the company, you are liable of that proportion. Suppose तमे लक्षणा इन्वेस्ट कर जा, you are only liable for 1 lakh rupees, not for 5 lakh, 5 crore, whatever the capital amount. So whatever you are investing to in that company, you are responsible for that portion. That is limited liability. Independent legal entity. Company nije gote artificial person. It's not that company ନିଜର ନା ଅଛି ନିଜର asset ଅଛି liability ଅଛି तमर जेमति ନିଜର asset ଅଛି liability ଅଛି ना ଅଛି identity ଅଛି company सेमति ନିଜର सब अछि. That is known as independent legal entity. In front of law, in the law's eye, company is a person. It's an artificial person. Only thing, the company cannot breathe. ସେ ନିଶ୍ୱାସ ନେଇପାରିବନି ତମ ଭଳିଆ ତାର ମାନେ କଣ ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ତମେ ଯୋଉଟା ଫିଲ୍ କରୁଛ company feel karibani into if it has everything what you have the assets liabilities profit loss company can purchase company can sell company can acquire land company can acquire building similarly what you have the only thing the company cannot breathe cannot feel like a human being like a living human being. This is the meaning of legal entity, limited liability, common seal. As you are understanding, company is as an artificial person, so it has a common seal. No one can sign in behalf of company. Company has a stamp, it's a seal. So putting the seal, company is giving the signature, transferability of share. So whatever share you are purchasing, it can be transferred. Perpetual existence. That means it's a going concern. So a company cannot die. There is no end to it. Never ending. Suppose ଗୋଟେ company ଅଛି ତାର ଓନର ମାନେ ମରିଗଲେ କି କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଗଲା ଇନସଲଭେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲେ କି ପଳେଇଲେ ଛାଡ଼ି ଛୁଡ଼ିକି company cannot die. Other person can run the company. Association of person ତମେ ବୁଝିଲ फाइनेंस कॉर्पोरेट केमती तुम्हारा कैपिटल रेज करछो centralized and delegated management everything is managed by the board of directors so whoever purchasing the shares in the company they are electing and selecting the board of directors who is managing the company they are centralized and delegate manager. Publication of accounts. The company is responsible to publish the accounts. The financial accounts. Accounts means the financial account, the balance sheet, the profit and loss account, all these things. Whenever the company is registered, so it is responsible, it is his own responsible, company's own responsible to publish the accounts of its financial status before the public. Limited company, limited shares, we understand limited by guarantee. So that means when whatever the person purchased from the company, invested from the company is, the person is liable for that person, whatever the money invested in the company. There are some difference between public company and private company. We discussed in terms of members, in terms of transferability share, article of association and their meaning and their issue status. In that basis, there are some difference between public company and private company. And there are some difference between company and organization. So as I was telling, so sole proprietorship, then partnership organization, then the company. Company has some rules and regulations from the government that it has to register. But the organization, the sole proprietorship business, what you are doing, there is no need. You can register, but there is no need. There is no compulsion that you can register. So there is a difference between company and other business organization. A company requires a specific number of persons followed by law to be associated legally and registered a company. Business organization is governed by self-employed individuals and owner and management of the business are their hands. Business organization, you are doing the business by having a common goal and putting some objectives and joining the hands with others, with all partners. You are doing some business, but company requires a specific number of persons provides by law. Whatever government prescribed, the minimum and maximum number of people, and it has to follow the government rule. Then you can have a company. But the business organization, you can join two person, more than one person, or you can do alone without registering. A business organization is governed by self-employed individuals. One person can manage maybe sole proprietorship business or partnership business. There is no limit to that. There is no rule to that. A company is a form of business of any kind, whether it is small or large. Company छोटा होइपारे बड़ा होइपारे, but this is a form of business. A business organization works for a common and collective commercial purpose of profit to meet specific demand in the market. Not necessarily business organization are company, but company are a business organization. If you take any company, it could be small or large, but they are following all the government rules and regulations. They are not the business organization just doing the work for their objectives. Business organizations are doing their work for their objectives without registration. Not necessarily they will register, they will follow the government rule. But they have a common objective, common goal to work on. Company can be public, private, limited by shares, limited by guarantee, unlimited one person company. Company has this category, but the business organization has no category. Different forms of business organization. Only one category is your sole proprietorship, sole trader. That means one person is doing something, or partnership. A company can be business organization. One company who is registered, who is following everything, can be a business organization. But one business organization cannot be a company. So these are the main difference between business organization and company. Before that, you understood what is the difference between public company and private company. And the characteristics. This is most important things. So if you compare, if you talk all these things, sole proprietorship, partnership, and joint stock company, you can see the scope and you can see the volume. Sole proprietorship is one person is doing business. It has advantages and disadvantages. One person doing means one person cannot do all the activity. So what will happen? So the partnership came into picture. Suppose you are thinking a business and you don't have enough money. So you are joining your hands with other people who can put the money in the business. So that's the reason partnership game. But you need so much money. There is no end to it. So you are collecting the money from public by distributing shares. That is how the joint stock company came into picture, where the people are purchasing shares, so putting money in the business, and you are doing the business with multiple people, with lot of people associated with the business. You talk about any big company, they are whoever is public, whoever is selling their shares in market, so they are having unlimited capital because they are pulling money from the open market. People are investing and all this money are getting used in the business. So that is why it is called, one characteristic is called association of person. The most important thing is association of person, and the first one, independent legal entity. So in front of company, in front of law, the company is an artificial person, has everything what a person has. Only thing the company cannot breathe, but it has assets, liabilities, loans, bank balance, cash, it acquire everything. So company is an independent legal entity. So legally it is a person. This is one important thing. So you go through all the points. Then in this unit we have one thing, how a company is getting formed and how a company is getting dissolved. So formation part is important. We'll discuss few things, how a company is getting formed, what are the different steps, how a company is getting created, incorporated, or what are the certificate we are going to have. We'll study, we'll take a quick break here. Then maximum one slide will understand how a company is getting created in this unit. Then we'll go to the next unit.